Welcome back to A Better World. This is your host, Mitchell J. Raven, and we're very glad that you are with us again today. And today we're going to have a really interesting show yet again, if I may say. We have Dr. Stephen Angel on, and we're going to be exploring the realms of sound and music as they affect the body, and I'm going to be doing some healing work on me. Since I've seen you last, I was on a wonderful canoeing trip up in Ontario where I broke my wrist. And Stephen's going to be doing some work with his instrumentation on healing this break. So you'll be able to witness that and the profound effect sound has on healing bones and many other things. Before we get into the show, however, I just want to mention that two things. A gentleman named Mark, who watches the show regularly, called me recently and told me that a gentleman from Mexico, a Nagual, he is sponsoring up here in New York at the end of September. So if you give me a call, I'll get you in touch with Mark at 420-0800. He's going to be conducting a workshop. And of course, all of you may want to find out about that. So please feel free to give me a call about that. It's an unusual opportunity. Gentlemen like this do not often come to places like New York and share their ancient wisdom. And this is an opportunity for that. Additional to that, there is another occasion of such a sharing, which is not taking place until March, but I want to mention it to you now, so you can seed your consciousness with it and begin to grow towards this. The author of Seven Arrows, I'll do my best to pronounce it, Hymenaeus Storm, has just recently come out with a new book after years of some hibernation, and we'll be presenting this book and his work in New York, and we'll be doing a medicine wheel in Central Park. And for any of you interested in finding out more about that and information concerning it, you can call Phil Marden at 718-627-1925. That's 718-627-1925, and just ask for Phil, and he is who is sponsoring this event. So please look into that as well as you like. So now, without any further ado, I want to introduce you all to Dr. Stephen Angel, chiropractor on Long Island, and he's been in practice for many years, and we've had an opportunity to be friendly, and it was high time to have him on the show. So welcome, Stephen.
Thank you, Mitchell.
I'll shake with that one. Good. So maybe first of all, you could give our audience some idea about what your background is in the healing arts.
Basically, I was involved in studying medicine. I had my, blinders on, as they say, as a pre-med student in college in Atlanta, and was involved and interested in research with, particularly at that time, nutrition and how it affected like people with brain chemistry problems, various disorders, schizophrenia, these types of things.
Psychiatric
type.
So to speak.
And as a result of being involved with that for the last couple of years, I came full circle, you might say, because I worked in a psychiatric setting at a state center in Georgia, and after much work, I was able to discern that there was more to the ability of healing the body, mind, and spirit than simply medicating it, and found that sound and that ways of using intention behind the action of actually creating the sound was very important. I got my
So you made that discovery then?
Yes, a while ago. And my experience in terms of chiropractic came after I had graduated Emory University in Atlanta, and pre-med was pretty much still heading toward medical school, and I come down with the flu. And a friend of mine at the time, his sister, suggested, well, let me adjust you. And I said, well, nothing hurts. She said, well, it's going to improve your immune system. So I said, okay, give it a try. Anyway, what happened was 2 hours later, I was going to be driven home because I really felt I had like 102 fever. I was sweaty and congested. 2 hours after a nap, I woke up, fever broke, my congestion was gone. I experienced spontaneous healing, and that led me into chiropractic, just that one experience.